For me, I actually started the business before I got registered, just because there was a big need, but it didn't take any time to get the business up and running. I went to the state of New Jersey's website. I was able to name my business. Um, I registered as a nonprofit. I was able to get everything that I needed. So, I had
Okay.
I mean, everything was so easy. I thought though that the tax ID number, I thought that that would have been something that was free, because normally it is, but not for nonprofits. So if anybody's listening that has a nonprofit organization, you definitely have to pay for your tax ID if you are nonprofit. I
I never
believe
knew that.
yeah, I believe the cost was under $200. You can pay it
Wow.
online. Yeah. As opposed to it being free, because I had a catering business that was free. So I thought the same thing
Uh,
until I went through the process. But yeah, so it got set up and it was like I was ready to roll. You are actually able to print your certificates while you're online, and they mail you the originals in the mail. But yeah, that was basically it. And then like I said, I had already started. And then the next step for me was to obtain my 501c3. And so
okay.
I was looking for a company, lawyers, person, someone who would be able to assist with that. And I looked up and found the organization that was able to do that. It took maybe six months, maybe, to get that whole thing going.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the process was. I didn't know what the costs involved were at the time. But if you if you are looking to get a 501c3, so if you're planning on spending or receiving, I should say, donations that's less
Hmm.
than $10,000, then that's one type of 501c3. But then if you're hoping or planning to possibly do more than $10,000 in revenue, then it's a little more expensive for that 501c3. And that's the one that I went for, because when you're doing something like this, you never know how big things are going to get. And so I wasn't going to shortchange the Love and Arms Foundation. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so it took about 6 months to get that going. And it's been great. It's been great. Every year it gets better.